How you doing? This is Todd from Arthur's Acres, and this is Todd from Arthur's Acres. Todd has been here for a few years, and we get questions all the time on live and at other times, and people want to know more about him. This is Todd.
Hi, everybody.
Todd DeFeo. And as I said, he's been here for a few years, and we will tell more of the backstory after we get through the questions, because some of the questions pertain to his backstory. So I have a list. I may have to use my glasses because I am old. So are you ready, Todd?
Ready.
Do you have anything quick you want to say before we start the interview?
Thank you for asking me questions. That's very exciting to me.
Okay, so there's a lot of questions. So do you have a favorite animal at Arthur's Acres Animal Sanctuary?
I would say it's probably going to be... I can't think of one right now. I love them all. I try to act the scene towards them, all of them together. So I try to act the scene. So I don't really pick one out. But there's these days where I'll pick one out mentally, and I'll be like, oh wow, I like how at the moment that they did something.
Cool. That's awesome. What's your favorite food?
It's tough. I honestly don't know that one.
Peanut butter?
I love peanut butter.
Pizza?
Donuts.
Jelly? You love beets?
Yeah, I like beets. Beets are good.
What else do you love? French fries?
French fries.
Onion rings?
Onion rings. Pretzels. I like ice cream.
Ice cream a lot.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of favorite foods. So here's a good one. I'm reading that off. I'm paying attention, I promise. You're always helping give the pigs yummy fruit. What's your favorite fruit?
Strawberries.
Strawberries are a good thing, man. I like strawberries too. Do you like Todd? I'm Todd Friedman. He's Todd DeFeo. Do you like my cooking?
Yes.
Yes. Favorite event you've ever been to? Concert, fair, I think I know the answer.
James Taylor.
Yeah. We recently went to James Taylor with some friends at Bethel Woods, which is a local concert venue that actually Woodstock was at. It's the Woodstock location. It's a wonderful event. And I'm telling the story, but I'll let you tell it. What was your favorite part of that concert?
I have a couple more things. Meeting James Taylor.
Which was cool. He met James Taylor.
Yes.
What else? What'd you do? James Taylor?
I got to shake his hand. That was one of my favorite things. It was the best.
And he was incredibly kind, correct?
Yes, he's
very sweet.
Yes.
So what else was your favorite part of the event?
Going to get coffee.
In the middle of it? Got lost? Didn't get lost. You were just gone for a while.
It wasn't the coffee experience. It was the coffee experience, of course, but it was just walking through there with all those people there and just knowing that I had a good reason to go sit back down when I got my coffee, sit down and listen to him sing.
So we have another one. What is your favorite thing to do at Arthur's Acres Animal Sanctuary? Do you have a dream job or role?
I like working here. I like it. Working it's got a lot of meanings. So my favorite things are filling the trough, cleaning the chicken coop. I love it because it's not the work that I'm doing, it's spending time with animals. Because they are very smart and they can act very funny. And they make a good day go better.
What's your favorite color?
Oh man, I don't know.
I think I know.
There's so many
No, but
colors.
I feel like you gravitate towards one color. Is it green? I feel like you gravitate towards green. Or red, because you like what's that team? Philadelphia Phillies.
You know what? I like green. I do like green.
But you also wear red a lot because of the Phillies.
Yeah.
He's a Philly fan, diehard
like...
Philly fan. He watches all the games.
Yeah.
He watches with his dad on the phone, and they enjoy the Phillies together, which is really sweet. So this is a big question. I think it's going to be a group answer because...
I like group answers.
Okay, so people want to know how we met. Do you want to try to start and I'll fill in some of the details, or... No, I don't know.
I don't know that part, but I know that the part that I do know how we met is there's a gentleman named Steve. He has dogs. He's like
Dog trainer.
dog trainer, and he went to Achieve, and he knew my mom.
Well, explain what Achieve is.
Achieve is a rehab nursing home
Where your parents live.
where my parents are staying and living there.
So Steve takes the dogs, hit dogs there to meet the residents and you know, for morale and stuff like that. He brings them there. So Steve was friendly with his parents.
And then my mom suggested, because she knows I like to work a lot, so she was saying, is there any volunteer work around? And Steve knew Todd, right? Correct? And Steve knew where Todd was. And he said, yes, I know a great place that maybe he'll want to help him, Todd. And then it worked out. And I remember learning his name. And I was like, this is going to be good.
Do you remember what we did on the first day when you came to volunteer?
We caught frogs and we were building fences.
Well, why do we, no.
Oh, because, well,
why we have to catch the frogs? What was
we
happening?
didn't want to step on them and we...
No. Remember we were digging the
Oh,
holes?
there were so many of them.
But we dig the holes and then the water would fill up in the holes for the fence posts.
And then we jump back in.
And they jump back in the holes. So we brought them all down to the lake.
Yeah.
That was his official first day, and it was really good. And he was really good at it. He was really enthusiastic and very happy. And so,
Oh, I loved it.
so that's basically how we met. And so it was a good day.
Very good day.
Okay.
That was how long ago?
Probably 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
I would say that too.
This is a two-parter. How are your mom and dad doing, and do you have any siblings?
My mom and dad are doing very good. And I have one sibling, and she's my sister.
She says, and then you have nieces. How many nieces and nephews do you have?
I don't know, I think I have 7.
7 nieces and
I'm
nephews.
going with 7.
Going with 7. 7. We're sticking with 7. Do you have a funny or favorite moment with the pigs or the dogs?
All the time. Funny. I get to hug Hodina now.
Who's your favorite Philly ball player of all time? You can list more than one.
Ryan Howard. I like Ryan Howard a lot. He started the home run thing in 2000.
What position does he play?
He played first base. I'm sorry.
This made the whole thing weird.
There was a big spider on your leg.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Very cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
What just happened? I can't even read. Is Todd a nice boss?
Boss. The greatest boss ever.
I'm not. What you know? Wait. This is a question which is very kind and said in a kind way, but I am in no way, shape, or form his boss. I am his friend, and that's it. Who helps him help us at the sanctuary. So I am no way his boss.
I don't consider him my boss.
We're
I
just
consider him
friends.
My best friend. Somebody I'm glad I found.
I agree. Me as well. What was your favorite pet ever? You want to come back to that one?
Yeah.
We're gonna come back to that because he's had pets in his past, and then he right now Hobbs and Tony and Todd share a bed. So sometimes those are good nights. Sometimes they're having slumber parties, and I have to go in there and say, "Keep it down, boys and girls, and behave." So that's very sweet. Okay, here's an interesting one, and I think this will be a long answer. I don't know if we have enough battery. If you can only have one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Nothing. Myself.
Our producer is laughing because she knew that was going to be. She's enjoying this. What makes you the most happy?
Makes me the most happy. Well, when I used to live in my old house, I would never wake up for anything. But I couldn't get self-confidence. I wake up because the animals, I get to see animals. I wake up every morning, I'm like, this is gonna be fun.
So part of Todd's story is he now is currently living in Arthur's Acres, and unfortunately, the place he was living alone. It was the family house. It was his grandmother's house that just it wasn't being well cared for, so it fell into disrepair, and it wasn't the safest place for Todd to be. So Todd didn't really have any structure or schedule, and so he really didn't do much. So he didn't have to wake up at a certain time, and he'd sleep during the day and night, just kind of no schedule. So
Horrible.
it wasn't great. So when the pandemic hit, I decided to offer him the chance to move in here, and a better environment for him, a safer environment for him, and in turn he'd help us out in the sanctuary. And he agreed, and that would be a good idea. And so now he has a lot of structure, and he gets up at in the morning and helps us feed,
I'm happy.
and he's happy.
I'm very happy.
So this is funny. So,
This is awesome.
are you not Todd? And who is your partner? We're both Todds.
Yeah.
I'm Todd Friedman. He's Todd DeFeo. I'm Todd 1. He's Todd 2. Where did you grow up? What city?
Woodbury, New Jersey. I was born in Woodbury, New Jersey. And then I grew up in this area when I was from like 5 to about 10. That's when around New York State, but mostly in this area. And then I moved to Philadelphia, and then moved back here, and that's where I am now.
He grew up a lot of places, because when we drive around going certain places, they'll always point out, "Oh, I used to live there. I went to school there. I used to play there." And and he has a great memory, so he always knows where we are and where he remembers clearly where he grew, the places he grew up, the places he enjoyed, and it's very nice. What do you love most about me, the other Todd? Don't make it weird.
No matter what situation there is, I'm able to come out of fight funk, and he was there to help me, pull me from it, because that's just what friends do, and that's it. I don't know. I just know that it's good to know when he's around, because it's important.
I agree. Both ways. What's a day in the life of TD? How do you spend your day? This is a good question to answer.
Yeah. Well, that's a good question, because there's a lot of work to do. I like to fill the troughs up for the pigs, because that makes me excited. It makes me get me happy to see them and talk to them and stuff like that. And the chickens are my favorite, because when I go into the chicken coop, I like cleaning it, because I know they like it, because it makes them feel good about themselves. And then that's the same thing I do with the pigs too. Make sure they're always clean and stuff.
Well, you do the troughs.
Yeah.
Well, we start out the day and we feed. And
Oh yeah, we feed. I love feeding too, because it's so early in the morning.
And then we do the dishes and wash their bowls.
Oh yeah, it's important.
And then usually breakfast. We go out for coffee in the morning, so we get coffee. Everybody knows that.
Every morning, we don't skip that.
And so we come back, we feed, you do the dishes, then he has a breakfast,
Yeah.
and then you
Oh my gosh.
you start the troughs and the chicken coop, and then whatever kind of projects we have going on. So what I'm trying to think, we've built fences, we've done everything,
Like everything.
I'm just trying to think. We do a
I
lot,
mean-
sometimes cleaning, and sometimes there's a lot of volunteers, and we do volunteer projects.
And
You've built some stuff. I mean, you've built some stuff.
Yeah.
What's your favorite music? I made that one up. That wasn't in there, but I thought that was important, because he loves music. He listens to music all day. And he is, in fact, a Swiftie. Right?
Yeah.
Are you a Swiftie?
I am a Swiftie.
He's a Swiftie, believe it or not. So, Taylor, if there's some tickets out there for my boy, Get him going.
Todd.
What's your favorite music?
I like Taylor Swift and Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang Clan changed my life.
Remember, I got you a shirt right away.
Yeah, you did.
That was like the first thing I bought you was a Wu-Tang Clan shirt. And what else? I mean, you're listening to music all day.
Country music, 80s. I like the 80s mix because I used to listen to it when I'm here in the 80s in New York City.
A lot of the questions were a lot of the same questions, and some were not about Todd, and we want to focus on Todd. So, you want to talk about anything about yourself that you wanted people to know?
I like it when people are here, when there's tour. Well, when there's people coming here because it's so exciting. People who come here is like, you just get to say, hello, how you doing? What's going on? What are we doing? How can we help? And how was your day?
So, what do you want people to know about you specifically?
They already know me, I think.
Well, no, now they're getting to know you more personally.
I like being kind, and I like to help people.
What things you think people may not know about you that you'd like to do? Like, what about like lifting weights? And what about your friend Michael?
I love lifting weights.
He has friends outside the sanctuary who we met at the sanctuary, which is very special. Mike is a professional bodybuilder, and he guides Todd in trying to do some weightlifting at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So, since like, and you have people you like to go out to lunch sometimes.
Oh, that's the best. That's the best thing when we go out. Not that we're trying to get away. Just, sometimes when you get 20 minutes to yourself, your whole life can change.
You go to Walmart.
Walmart. Yes, I do go to Walmart.
He likes to go shopping.
Yeah, shopping is fun. I love shopping. This is a joke, but I was always wondering what would happen if King Carl went to the produce section in ShopRite. That would be very funny.
There'd be no more produce section.
Oh, I always think about stuff like that. But I love shopping. Shopping's fun because not only do I like to buy a couple things, it's just nice to see what's going on in the world.
Tell people what your favorite clothing is. Is this it?
I like overalls.
He loves his overalls. So what? You have a lot of pairs now.
Yeah, I got like 12 maybe, and that's good. 12 is a good number.
He likes his overalls, so that's his favorite. And what about what do you do when you spend time with your parents? What's your favorite thing to do when you spend time with your parents?
My favorite thing to do with them is spend time with them and play Uno. I like Uno. That's a fun game.
Don't you play Parcheesi too?
Yes, Parcheesi.
And sometimes don't you call the bingo games?
Yes, I call bingo too. It's pretty fun.
Any other thing you want people to know about you?
No, yes. I like this interview because I'm not nervous because I don't know what to say, but you gave me questions that you can always ask me questions. It's fun. I like asking questions.
So, one final question. Do you love your life here at
I
Arthur's
do.
Acres? How much?
A lot. Everything.
Could you see yourself doing anything else?
No. This is what everything is.
Thank you, Todd. Love you.
No, you too.
Some love. Thank you. Peace, love, and pig.
Peace out and pig. I am so happy, Todd.
Good. Because of the interview?
Yeah.
She's probably going to get this anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'll stop talking.
Oh, shit. What happened here?